Hey, welcome. All my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, Pfunk, thinking right out here in my lab in the wee hours of the morning, just like I like it. I got a nice little lesson for you today. I'm gonna break down how to use my right thinker philosophy lessons in your daily life. Hope I can get you a better understanding. So let's go. Rightism. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal, is to know thyself. See where we go with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You went on through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be that person. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. You can be that person. I got you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do when I can, and if I can't, I deal with it. Moving on. A person who knows and knows not that they know, oh, that's ready to sleep. I can awaken them. That's what I do. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. I'm here every day giving lessons. But I just thought about, did you tell them how to use the weapons that you're giving them? These are tools. These are weapons. And if you don't know how to use them, they're no good to you, metaphorically or symbolically. So let me see if I can break it down for you. Right thinkers, I'm going to teach you how to use right thinking philosophy daily for what? Your self improvement. You can't do it every now and then. You can't do it when you feel like it. You can't do it willy nilly. It won't work like anything else. It's a process, but it have to be practiced when daily. Putting work in. When I say putting work in, that means you're doing what you're supposed to do. I put work in every day. I'm responsible for that. Self improvement. You're responsible for everything you do. Right thinking philosophy goal is to teach you what to know who. Thy is God, self is you, both to be one. And when you practice the philosophy, put the concepts to use, and you'll see it's taking you right to where you need to be. What? Knowledge of self. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. The human experience is to have the experience and learn from it, not to just a learning plan. This right here is a school for the body, for the for the mind, the spirit, to what? Have this experience to go on to the next one. Well, when we die, ding, 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 ding. That's what makes this world temporal and the other world eternal and, excuse me, conceptually. The physical body stays here. The spirit that's in the body goes back to God if it's what? Enlightened. It ain't just going, everybody going to heaven. No, you're not. No, no, no. Why do you think we got reincarnation? You either going to go that way or that way. That's it. Well, no, that's it. If you don't live right here, bye bye. If you enjoy being here and just did things, okay, that's the ego. That's the flesh, lower nature. Spirit and mental concept mean you're going to live right, do right, be right. And in this physical world, doing that, you get some things. Yeah, I call them blessings. Some people call them miracles. I call it the result. You reap what you sow, cause and effect. The cause is you putting in good work. The fact if you get black blessings or synchronicities or whatever it is you want to call it, but it's you doing the right thing. And for that, there's rewards. Just like for the wrong thing, there's punishment. Moving on. Understand that. That's a philosophy. It's a philosophy. You got to understand that. That's the whole part about understanding the teachings to be able to use them what in your daily life. When you put right thinking, my life lessons, rightisms, understand them, and then put them to use in your life, it'll work for you too. It don't just work for me. It work for everybody who put the work in. That's what God is all about, universal. And everybody got their own. There's 9 billion people on the earth. That means it's 9 billion ways to get to God or to know God. And to know God means you're going to go back to Him. Not to know Him means you can't go back. That's the concept of the human experience. All right. When you use my right thing philosophy in your life when daily, you will become what? A better person. If you follow with me and that ain't on your agenda, don't waste your time. Why? Because that's what I'm here to do to help you better yourself. A philosophy that I practice, I mastered, is all based on philosophical principles that once understood, you can implement them, and it's been proven to work for over thousands of years for the Commission and the Egyptians, the Greeks, and after that, everybody got a little bit. Now we got religion, but it all comes from Africa, Egypt, correct? We follow a concept, ideology, a theology, cosmology, all of that we brought into existence. I learned about all those concepts myself. Why? So that I can personally know who me. I'm set out to know. I want to know me. I need to know who the hell I am, stem to stern, and they answer every question, so I can claim I know me. Moving on. And in life, if you know everything but you don't know Jack. And you're Jack, okay, conceptually. But I practice the principles of my yacht. I practice them, I mastered them, I put them to use. I know that. So that's what I teach. Okay. I call it right thinking philosophy. I didn't make it up. The difference is I use me as examples to make my points to teach my lessons, my rightisms. All right. And I have learned and I have mastered what myself. Not bragging. No, no, not about bragging. I know if you don't know who you are, you got some problems. Okay. And with self knowledge, okay, and after 20, 30 years of what? Gathering it, practicing it, using it daily, I became a master of it. So now I'm doing my own thing. Not making some money, no, just using the philosophy and put the twist on it about my life. I'm here telling y'all about my life every day. I'm letting y'all into my world, and now y'all don't have a clue, but that's cool. All right. But when you listen, that's what you do when you come here to my teachings of life lessons that I give you. You need to do more than listen. Reflect on them, okay? Meditate on them, and then put them to use daily, not every now and then. If I chose to teach right thinking when I felt like it or when that wouldn't work. Moving on, that's the part. Consistency in your routine will help you. If you're a true right thinker, you will get the esoteric, aka the hidden meaning in my messages, because the subliminal messages that's trying to try to get you to get that hidden message, not just, well, I was no, no, no. He mean this, yeah, yeah. Or he talk about me, yeah. But if these are qualities and concepts that you have, be they bad or good, you need to understand that. I'm just giving it to you. How you use them, again, that is your control, and it's under your control personally. But remember, to use these principles in the wrong manner, there's a price to pay for that. So don't worry about how somebody is using. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing. As long as you do what you need to do, that's between you and God. It's personal. Your relationship with your higher self is personal. I will use, and I do, any means, any methods I can to what? To get my message across for you to understand what I'm trying to say. You understand the words coming out of my mouth? I'm trying to break it down so you can understand. I'm not saying, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Anything I'm saying, teaching, you don't understand, you can download me. I'll give you information. But that's what I do. Teach. I'm here to get you to understand, not to confuse you. Okay? And I want all my right thinkers to understand they can do what I do their way. Simple. All right? If the information you give is not understandable, you ain't reading the information. It's useless to everyone. To just come here and just talk about how I feel, what I think about situations, I ain't got time for that nonsense. A lot of people, I ain't going there. I see some stuff that really, moving on. I've always felt that way. I'm serious about what I do here. A lot of people are not. I'll leave that right there. But that's the reason why my rightisms are in life lessons. Why? Because both my past and my present, I can present it to you. I come from a place where you show and tell what I'm showing you. I can't tell you and then show you. And I want to show you first. Well, I can show you better than I can tell you. No, that's why. And I try and show again you, the viewer, the student, what I teach you, I live it. I don't just come here and give you a whole bunch of stuff and then, well, I got them on the string where I can just say it. No, I can live this off camera. It's a way of life for me. Again, that's the difference. That's all. You can talk what you want, say what don't mean. What are you doing with it? I'm giving you weapons. I'm giving you tools. You need to know how to use them. Lesson. Knowledge is the tool of all tools. Knowledge of self is the master tool. Same. You have to have a what? Follow? Oh no, you have to have a and follow a what? Daily routine. That's the main thing. That schedule. You go to work every day, same time. Okay. You manifest everything around your work schedule, so you got to put your time in somewhere to get time for you. Prayer, meditate, exercise. How you do it? When you do it? That's totally up to you. I do mine first thing in the morning. That's what I'm doing now. From here, I'll go to the gym. Okay? All right. But you have to have your own routine in order for it to what? Work for you. Remember the 100 push-ups every day in 90 days? Oh, you're better for it. Practice right thinking philosophy. Reflect and meditate on the aspect and the lessons. And guess what? You'll be better too. All right. I have a set daily routine again that I have been following. You ready? For the last 10 years. Yep. Oh, yeah, 10 years. 2015, started the gym, and I've been there ever since. And that's been my routine. That's part of my life now. Again, it don't just happen. Moving on. In 10 years, haven't been sick, haven't been to the doctor, haven't had no problems. Oh, you don't tell me. I'm telling you. I don't care what you think and how you feel. I'm just telling you. I don't give or talk to debate or argue. I'm just making a point. That's it. That's it. So what you think and feel about that? In life, again, personal. Time doesn't really matter. Why? Because it's what you do with the time. Time, the sun keep we keep watching the month. The sun tell you what's going on. When it come up, you got 12 hours. What? Then you're going down. Do what you need to do in 12 hours. Moving on. You ain't got to work in 12 hours. You work inside, so you don't need the light. But if you're outside doing things, you can do that during the sun time. When the sun go down, most people go down. And what? The people that left the streets come out at night. I remember them days. All right. Our ancients, they lived in harmony. We got black on black crime right now. We complain about how the white man's lynching us, how the white man killing us. Hell, we killing ourselves way faster and more than he ever did. Think about that. Think about that right there. Our ancestors didn't do that. We lived in harmony as a people. Why? We practice my God. Everybody. Wasn't no, I do. No, no, no. I'm almost, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, none of that. That wasn't the issue. Everybody fell in line and they did why? Because it was working. If you're doing something that works for you, whether you're Christian, Muslim, Jew, I ain't got a problem with your belief. If you're doing something that works for you, that's what you should be doing. That's right thing of philosophy. That's a philosophy I can get with. Why? If it's working for you, that's what you do. I ain't saying you got to do what I tell you. No, I'm just giving you an outlet, an option. We got plenty of options. I'm just one of them. To what? To get to God. There's plenty of options. Religious groups, philosophical groups, everybody got their philosophy, and that's fine. But it's all based on what? God. So knock yourself out. But the work you put in and anything you do about God is all about Him. Recognize the work that you put in, not the religion you profess. Understand that. But our ancients didn't give a crap about that. They lived in harmony with nature. They was God's chosen people. Why? Because they chose to obey God and live in harmony. That's what God chosen people are, not the slaves that they predict in the Bible. Anything in that Bible, don't waste my time, please. Don't, please understand it. I don't give a damn about anything that's in that book. Personally, no, I don't. And everybody, all y'all got is that biblical nonsense. I come at you with my stuff, you think I'm crazy, okay? But this is what our ancestors made. That Bible is what the white man gave. So I can't stand that. Y'all making miracles because y'all believe what's in there and y'all making it happen. Y'all didn't figure that part out yet. I'm tired of giving you that nonsense. So please, I respect what y'all do. If it's working for you, God bless you. And that's why what it's the work you put in, not the damn religion you claim. I don't have a religion. I'm blessed every day. I can say that. I know Christians, Muslims, Jews who ain't blessed every day. Why? They ain't living it. Simple. Only way you get it is to live it. My right thinking philosophy gets me blessings. I could care less what you call it. As long as he recognizes it, that's all that matters. And when you put the work in, that's what he's gonna do. Recognize the work, not your damn religion. Sorry. Again, I don't give a crap about that. Well, the Bible. Sorry. Don't get me started with that. And because of my set routine, my life is based on what? Our ancient lifestyle. If nature is God and it is us who what? Who destroying God, ego destroyed the soul. Set. That's who you are when you're going against God. Simple as that. Asar is God, set y'all call him the devil, but he was in opposition. So again, that's what made him that. But his actions made him all that. Okay. And when you practice what daily, you will be rewarded for those actions, no matter what religion you claim. As I tell you, I don't care what you are, a good person, a God-fearing person. That's what God respects and blesses. God fans and no, y'all don't get blessed. Remember, God, right there, perfect segue. Blesses who? Christians? No. Muslims? No. Jews? No. Buddhists? No. Hindus? No. God blesses those who what? Respect him and follow his teachings. Whatever that be. If you're a Christian, follow the teachings. I care. If you follow the Bible, I don't care if it's working for you, knock yourself out. It don't do nothing for me, personally. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I know it, but I know something else that I use. That's all. Understand that. You control what? The effort and the energy, the time that you put into what? Bettering yourself. I don't need nobody coaching me. I don't need nobody pepping me up. I don't need that. I don't need a cheerleader. Okay, I'll work alone. I do my best work with me and my God. If you don't have the wherewithal to put the time in to what? To better yourself, you will never know yourself. That takes work. Mm-hmm. You don't just have, no, you ain't. If you don't put work in, exercise, you won't get in shape. You don't do nothing, a body in motion stays in motion. A mind constantly being used on studying, learning, and being don't have time for the idleness where the devil can creep in. They say the idle mind is the devil workshop. My mind's always busy. The devil ain't messing with me. Why? I'm like that. Y'all put the blood of Jesus. All right, my mind's like the blood of Jesus. God, he gonna know we go past him. There you go. Simple. And everything y'all do, symbolical, metaphorical, allegorical. We can use it to teach. That's the intent. I know that. Okay. I was told by my great grandma when I was young, whatever you do, give it your best effort. Don't, we have called half-assing. Don't half-ass in life. If you half-ass in life, those are people who ain't successful. And that's the reason why. It's everything that I'm learning that I believe, they didn't know what the hell they was talking about. We the ones don't know what we do. Moving on. Living wise, we ain't so. But because that advice, because I took that advice or got that advice early in life from somebody who I respect and admire, I took it to heart. And I've been using it ever since. Mom told me, if you be a goddamn shit shoveler, you be the best shit shoveler you can be. She got it from her grandmother. Okay, so yeah, it's a family trait. We don't do half. I don't do a little bit of nothing. I'm either gonna do it or not do it. I didn't half-ass that. I 100% effort. Even when it's wrong, I still give my best effort. That's the point. Now I'm putting the effort into good. I'm getting nothing but rewarded. Thank you. And my old man, right there. Okay, my old man. taught me to think, first of all, if you're a con man, if you're a street man, if you're running people, you got to be able to think. So I was always taught how to think early and how to compete with the people on the streets. The information he gave me worked perfect on the streets. Not too much in the college world. I leave that there. But he gave me stuff that I could survive with. I gave my son the same thing, just enough to survive with, not to go out there. And I said, no, you're gonna be in it, but just know how to deal with it when you're out there. And my son, he's street, but he ain't street. You understand that? All right. Now I give my best effort when daily by living it and teaching it to others to know themselves if that's their choice. I'm not here to do nothing but give you information. I look every view as a student. I give every lesson as a lesson. Some lessons they like, some lessons they don't. Your choice. I'm getting better at understanding, so I'm not sitting there, oh, nobody tuning in. Yeah, I'm not beat for that. I want everybody to know. I do this for those who want what I do. So I ain't got a problem with that. And I appreciate those who do. All right. But life lessons, aka right thing philosophy, are to be learned and practiced daily. That's the way it works. Hence what? Putting your work in, a way of life. Religion, you have to practice the tenets one every day. Islam, go through this every day. Everybody's got what they need to do. All you gotta do is do it. And the rewards and the benefits are yours, not somebody else. So I can share my blessings, but I earn them. So to make a difference to me, who get theirs and who don't. Why? But if you ain't getting yours, you ain't trying to hear me about mine. So I had to back up on that. Understand that. Remember, it's personal. Life lessons. Okay, wait a minute. My material, what I teach from, is endless. Well, don't you get the writer's block or something? No. Why? I do my life. I can use my life as that's my muse. Okay, that's my material. Like comedians, they know how to get their stuff and use it. What? They see it, they observe it, and they put it into a joke. Love that. That's thinking. Okay. And my material again is endless. Don't worry about the Caribbean Poet. Why? I got endless information because they life lessons, and I do that what daily. See, so that's covered. At one time, I used to panic. Relax. Do what you do. Teach. Let it go. Okay. I control the content, not the viewers, not the students. All right. They come, they go, moving on. But again, in life, I'm a student. Okay. That's why I'm still living, studying, and learning. I'm living. I got mastery of myself of a philosophy that's mine. But that don't mean nothing of what I ain't using it and keep doing what I'm doing every day in life like everybody else. I got to live and do the things I need to do. But I do it with a different frame of mind, different attitude. That's all. And I'm living what I'm teaching. So I'm constantly proving this is what I got to do. I got to be this way. I got my philosophical concepts, my balance in life, my all the things that I teach. I got to put that to use daily. I don't shut it down. I don't turn it off. No, it's the same thing all the time. I teach that if you're living right, doing the right thing in your life, whatever the right thing for you is going to be different for me. But when you're doing that, somebody recognizes that, and that's how you get blessed. You didn't know that? Well, I just informed you something. Trust me, live right, do right, you'll get some blessings. But if you praying and hoping and wishing and ain't living right, oh, you ain't getting nothing. Well, no, I'm just trying to tell you, prayer without works, I say it, is nothing, useless. God wants your deeds, and He'll repay that. When you do something right and good, He recognizes it. Trust me. I don't claim any religion. Again, for a reason, you know how I feel about that. What? I don't give a damn about a religion. I practice our ancient ancestors' philosophy, aka Maya philosophy. She Tanita, Matawi, but they had a philosophy, not a religion. Y'all call it religion. They didn't. Y'all call God. We didn't have no word for God. Y'all had the devil. We ain't got no word for that either. So I know things change as they go, and I get that. But I like to use what? The old fashioned way. I'm old school. I ain't changing because I ain't a Christian. I ain't a Muslim. I ain't a Jew. I'm not religious. So leave me be. I fellowship and respect what you do. But I ain't got to be what you are. How about being what I am? All right, okay, so we good. You do what you do over there. I do what I do over here. That's respect. Let's go. I told you, I think I told my pastor, I found God. I know God, but I got to God a different path. I got him through right thinking, practicing a philosophy of our ancients, and I found myself, and I know God for myself. My pastor used that book. That book works for him. I don't have a problem with that. Why? Because boy, the way he wore that thing, I love that. That's what I respect. I got no problem with that. We ain't at odds. We both serving the Lord. And guess what? We both share the blessing that we see from the Lord for doing the work that we do. Love that. All right, that's the lesson. Hope you understand now. Put the tools, put the lessons to work, put them to use for yourself. And that's how you see what the improvement, betterment, self-improvement, right thing philosophy is built just to do just that. That's it. Not to hoodwink you or I ain't got time for that nonsense. Being your master. I ain't got time for that nonsense. I'm a teacher, I'm a sage, I practice what I teach. I give life lessons. I'm here every day for you. I do what I do for you. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I got to go to the gym. And closing, right thinkers. May you all live to be 100, 300 months a day. So I never know that my right thinkers who put my philosophy to use passed away. I'm out.